Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is video 2, number 2 of 2. And make sure, if you haven't already seen video number 1, head over here. I'll leave a link to you guys right here. This was earlier on where we discussed the possible rumour that was floating about that I thought I needed to address about Harry Kane to Chelsea and the possibility of that happening, as well as other things in that video. So go and head over there if you haven't already. Check that out and then come back here. Or as I always say, if you are not normal, if you're a little weird and you want to do it the other way around, you can. Feel free, whatever floats your boat. Let's get cracking because this video has got quite a lot to cover. And I think we're going to get through it pretty quickly, but there's going to be a lot of banter in this video, so get prepared. If you're a Chelsea fan, you're going to love this. If you're an Arsenal fan, stay tuned. Because there's bad and there's good for you. Anyway, we'll get into it. We'll start off on this piece of news that we got in relation to Cesc Fabregas. He's called a time. He's called a time on the end of his career. He's decided to hang up his boots and what a career. What an absolute career from Cesc Fabregas. So we're going to get into it. Here it is. Let's get ourselves cracking. David Ornstein. Cesc Fabregas brings a glittering 20-year playing career to an end. 36-year-old former Arsenal, Barcelona, Chelsea, Monaco, Como and Spain midfielder finished with 849 appearances, 253 assists, 148 goals and 17 trophies. Moving into coaching role at Como. That was from David Ornstein. Cesc himself has decided to come out with this. It is with great sadness that the time has come for me to hang up my boots. From my first days at Barca, Arsenal, Barca again, Chelsea, Monaco and Como, I will treasure them all. From lifting the World Cup, the Euros to winning everything in England and Spain and nearly all the European trophies, it has been a journey that I'll never forget. All those who have helped me, my teammates, coaches, directors, presidents, owners, fans and my agent, to all my family, from my parents and my sister to my wife and kids, I cherish your advice, mentorship and guidance. To my opponents who tried to knock me, thank you for making me stronger. It has already been more than worth it with all the great memories and friends that I've made on the way. I've also learned 3 languages and became more compassionate and wiser along my travels. I lived experiences that I never thought in a million years I would come close to. It's not all sadness though, as I'm now going to cross the white line and start coaching the B and Primavera teams of Como 1907, a club and a project I couldn't be more excited about. This charming football team won my heart from the first minute and came to me at the perfect time in my career. I will grab it with both hands. So after 20 incredible years, full of sacrifice, dedication and joy, it's time to say thank you and goodbye to the beautiful game. I loved every minute. Cesc Fabregas, an absolutely fair play. He's got a nice video there for you guys to watch in relation to his highlights, what he's done in his career. Good old, I think 3 minutes long or so. So go and check that out over on his socials. But there's one that stands out in particular for us. And it's this. This needs to be shown to you. This absolutely needs to be shown. And you know what I'm going to show you. This came from the 2014-15 season where Chelsea won the Premier League. Here it is. This was exquisite. He was really magical. That's thank you, Cesc Fabregas from the Premier. That was the assist that basically told us we're winning the league. We're winning the league. We can't be stopped. And then what happened? We won the league. We were top from the first day to the last day. And we won it with style. And an assist like that, man. You don't see assists like that anymore, do you? When can we get an assist like that again, please? Can we? Is there anyone in this Chelsea team capable of pulling that off, please? Please? On a regular basis? Like he did? You know? Honestly, Fabregas, I've got nothing else to say. Nothing else to say except I never thought in a million years Fabregas would end up at Chelsea and have the impact he did, especially when he was an Arsenal player. I used to dislike him. I remember we used to play Arsenal and I used to be like, oh, Fabregas, bloody hell. He was a sort of breed like I'd look at Busquets. You know, the guys that just fall over and the guys that you just get annoyed at. You're like, oh, bloody hell, this guy again. Not even in a good way in terms of like I'm scared of him on a footballing level. He's just annoying. And then he came to Chelsea and he just lit it up and he became one of my favourite players. So, sorry. Honestly, fair play to Cesc Fabregas and everything that he's done for us. Helped us a lot. His link up with Diego Costa. And for that, Thank you very much, and best wishes for the rest of your coaching career now and your future endeavours. For Cesc Fabregas, legend. Now, he done good things for Arsenal as well. He did say that he won everything in England, right? Or almost everything in England. That was at Chelsea. He won the league. He won the League Cup. Did he win anything at Arsenal? I'm trying to remember. I don't think he did. Or if he did, then I don't remember it. But so, anyway, talking about Arsenal, this is where the bad news comes in for you. Because people were being critical of, some, not all, some. Oh, we let go of Havertz to a direct rival. Yeah, 65 million, but he's going to shine under Arteta. It's going to go so well for him over there. And there's a lot of us that are going, nah, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, you're going to hear this, and now everyone's going to say, thank God we let him go. Why? Check this out. Kai Havertz has become Arsenal's top earner on a reported £330,000 a week. £330,000 a week. I'm going to say this. Kai Havertz going to Arsenal for 65 million. Mason Mount going to Manchester United for 60 total. Let's say 55. Let's just be kind. Let's say 55. Kai Havertz getting £330,000 at Arsenal. Mason Mount getting 250 grand plus bonuses, which can lead up to £300,000 a week. You've been scammed. You've been scammed. Arsenal and United, you have been scammed. You have been scammed, mate. This is like that advert with the woman. I don't know if you guys have seen it with the headpiece on, and she's like, oh, ha, ha, ha. She just takes it off, and it's like, it's a scam. That's basically what's happened here. Arsenal and United, thank you very much for 125 million and getting these two guys off our wage bill. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Enjoy. We'll see how they play, because I'm not scared. I'll tell you right now. I'm a little bit more wary of what Kai Havertz might do, I'll be honest, but I'm not worried. Because I don't think that he'll adapt to the speed of the Premier League. I think that's been his problem this whole time. Whereas Mason Mount, I just don't think will fit in the way that people think he's going to fit in. I just don't think he will. So, thank you very much, Arsenal, and thank you very much, Man United. Have fun. Let's move on. Let me know your thoughts on him becoming Arsenal's top earner on 330. We had no chance of trying to keep this guy. No chance. Same goes for Mason Mount. No chance in that case. Well, Mason maybe a little bit. Maybe we just weren't willing to go the extra mile. Got to be honest, because the profit we're getting from him is pure profit, unlike Kai Havertz. That's not. So we made a loss a little bit on Kai Havertz, but bloody hell, we're saving ourselves that much on the wage bill. That's basically profit. So let's move on. Here's the latest on Levi Colwill. Interesting. Brighton are still dreaming of Levi Colwill, and they are going to insist on him in the next few weeks. But the reality is Chelsea offered Levi a new contract. It was a verbal conversation with his agent, but Levi's side said to wait. We don't want to discuss anything now. There are no negotiations. It's not about the salary. It's more about the project. He does not want to be a backup player. He wants guaranteed game time and to feel important. Otherwise, he would be prepared to move. Chelsea has no intention to negotiate with any club and sees him as part of the project. I like that Chelsea are willing to just have him as part of the project and they want to keep him, and by all means, I get that for sure, because the way he's been playing is great. But I hope this, as I said yesterday, I hope this doesn't go down the route of, no matter what, you got to give me game time. Like, no, you got to prove yourself, mate. This is Chelsea Football Club. You're not just going to get a free flipping ride. You know what I mean? So I hope he's on the mindset of, look, I want game time. I'll prove myself to you. But when I do, I want game time. And Potter's obviously going to be like, yeah, of course, surely. Pre-season's going to be that time. Pre-season's going to be that time for you to show what you can do, how strong you are, how fit you are, how serious you are, how hard you train, your technique, your skill, what you can do, how good you tackle, how solid are you, how well you listen to tactical advice, your positioning. All of that's going to come in pre-season. You impressed you in pre-season, mate, you'll get a starting spot, no problem. But you got to give Poch a chance to recognise who you are first. He's not even come through the door yet. Well, technically, he comes through on Monday. You can't just be like, you got to give me game time. He's not even been at the club yet. You got to be fair. This is where I'm hoping he's not on the vibe of, oh, just one game time now. Like, no, you got to prove yourself. You're ambitious, cool. You want to tell him, I want game time. I want to be in the starting 11. My aim is to be in the starting 11 every week. I want you to pick me, right? You make that clear to Poch. He'll take a look at you and he will notice if you're good enough. Take it from there. We'll take it from there. So again, look, I hope this isn't turning into a situation where he's just making demands on the basis of nothing. You know, or just, you know, a loan spell at Brighton. When Poch hasn't even managed Chelsea yet. So let's see. Time will tell. Now, more rumours here. And this one's interesting. This one's interesting for me. Let's get into it. Here it is. This is from Fraser Fletcher. Ryan Cherki and Florian Wirtz, both on Chelsea radar. Now, Wirtz has been on Chelsea's radar. We already know of this, although there was nothing concrete. But plays by Leverkusen. Good goal and assist return, although Kai Havertz had that at one point as well. So are we going to make the same mistake? The only problem I have with Florian Wirtz is his price tag. He's valued at 85 million euros. 85. Albeit he's 20 years old. So I get it. But 85. Whereas Ryan Cherki, who's basically got a very similar goals to assist return, 1 year younger at 19, playing for Lyon, pretty much the same amount of appearances. I think Cherki's played 101 times for Lyon and Wirtz has played 103 times for Bayer Leverkusen, if I'm not mistaken. But Ryan Cherki is worth 30 million euros. 30 million euros. That's his value. So we're saving a lot. Plus, I gotta be honest here, for me, I've got a vented interest in this. I have a personal link to this because Ryan Cherki, who's 19 years old, is playing for the French under-21s, but his parents are Algerian and he's not chosen his country yet. So, Ryan, you have two things to do here. You've got two decisions to make, and if you do, I will buy a shirt with your name on it. Right? You, firstly, decide, come to Chelsea. Chelsea sign you. Great. Point 1, sorted. Point 2, you pick Algeria and you don't pick France. You do that, mate, I'm buying a shirt with your name on it. No problem. The first Algerian to play for Chelsea. That would be fantastic. That would, for me, I'd be the proudest guy in the world, apart from his family. I'd be coming on here praising his all sorts every single week. Well, no, I wouldn't. I'll be fair. I'll be fair and critical like I am with everyone else. But yeah, I would love to see that move. Personally, I would just love to see that move. And I got to be honest, Wirtz is a good player. Seems like a good player, and we can't be, you know, what's the word? We can't be traumatized by Kai Havertz. That everyone coming off the Bundesliga is crap. That's not the case. But Ryan Cherki, I'm more familiar with, and I like him. He's very versatile. An attacking midfielder, much like Wirtz is as well. They're very similar profile players, which is, I'm sure, why they're on Chelsea's radar. You know, you're not just going to go for one, you're going to go for both and see what happens. I get that. So, attacking mid, can play across that midfield line, can play on the left, can play on the right, can play as a second striker. So that whole area of the pitch, they're both versatile. But one's significantly cheaper than the other. I don't want us to throw money out the window when, to be honest, in terms of history, we've had better history of players coming out of the French league, like he does at Lyon, compared to the German league, where we got like Kai Havertz and Timo Werner. And, you know, so yeah. That's my analysis on it. Let me know your thoughts. Would you go for Ryan Cherki or would you go for Florian Wirtz? Let me know which one you would prefer in the comment section below. And you don't have to just say Cherki just because I'm saying that. Give me your original, actual opinion and your honest thoughts down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So, let's move to one rumour that I saw and I thought, nah. But it's coming from a source that has got things right in the past. And if this is the case, I don't know what to think anymore. Here it is. Check this out. From Football Insider, Arsenal are targeting a stunning move for France forward Kylian Mbappe. Listen, I'm just going to put this on the back burner straight away, right? If Arsenal somehow get Mbappe, it's a write-off. It's a write-off. At that point, we might as well just not play the Premier League. We might as well just all go on holiday. Just have a year. We'll have a year out. Screw it. Because Arsenal are making some really good business. And albeit, yes, you know, we've laughed about Kai Havertz and whatnot, but they've still got Odegaard, they've got Declan Rice coming in, they've got Martinelli, they've got Saka, they've got Jesus, you add Mbappe. They were playing fantastic football last season, and the youth and inexperience and the heads getting carried away and silly mistakes at the end of the season is what cost them. You get Mbappe into that team, bloody hell. But we got to be honest. Arsenal, look, you want him, you're going to have to cough up 250 million. Do Arsenal have those funds? I understand they're in a great financial position right now, but do you have the facilities for that, big man? That's basically it. Do you have the facilities? I'd like to think not. I'd like to think this is a non-story and he'll go to Real Madrid. We'll see though. If Arsenal are going to try and contest, then good luck. Good luck. And again, if they somehow pulled it off, if somehow he ends up at Arsenal, which is honestly, it's a borderline miracle, I'd put my hands up and say fair play Arsenal. Absolutely fair play how you've pulled that off. But I don't see it. I don't think it'll happen. No chance. No chance. We'll see though. You never know. Now, here's the latest on the Manchester United goalkeeper situation. This is coming from the Mirror via Mullock. What's his first name? Stephen, is it? No, Simon Mullock. Justin, Manchester United are now looking at Feyenoord's Justin Bislow and Eintracht Frankfurt's Kevin Trapp to solve Erik ten Hag's keeper headache. FFP restrictions mean United don't have the £60 million it would take to buy Onana. How? How has this happened? I have to say, for Chelsea, this is great because that means Onana's still on the table, right? I don't know. Maybe we can just swap him for Lukaku. How does that sound? Take one and take the other. Done. That surprised me. But, again, with FFP restrictions, I don't know how United will end up trying to solve that. But if Qatar come in time and they can still get this done, I don't know. We'll see. But that seems to be the latest. That's only come from the Mirror, though. It's not a great source, we'll be honest. But if United can't go and get Onana, it opens doors as to where he is going to end up. Let me know where you think he'll end up in the comment section below. And to end, we're going to go through this. This is hilarious and making me angry at the same time. Here it is. New FIFA will test a new offside law, where the whole body of the player must be in front of the defender for it to be ruled out. The player below would not be offside using this rule. There it is. His entire body needs to be past the line for him to be offside. It's basically the opposite of what we have now. This rule was, I know for sure, created and mentioned and put out there by Arsene Wenger. He mentioned this, I think, a couple of years ago. I remember it. He said that this should be the new offside rule. It's just fairer. Personally, I don't think it makes much of a difference because you've still got a restriction on a certain level of the body in order for it to be offside. Now, whether that's at the beginning or that's at the end, it doesn't technically make a difference. But, what I will say is the only difference it makes is it doesn't make a difference in terms of actually fundamentally changing the offside rule because it's just still a body part that's going past the line or not. But the amount of players that would have had goals allowed with this adjustment, mate, Timo Werner would have scored 35 goals in the season. That's why I'm angry. If we had this rule, Timo Werner would still be here. He'd be getting the golden boot. He's been offside so many times like this. So many times like this. He gets himself in behind. If this law comes back, we go and get Timo Werner back to Chelsea. Because it would work. The guy was offside every week, but he was offside like this. He wouldn't be offside anymore. And I don't really know how would coaches how would they adjust the offside trap in order to prevent this from happening? You know, like you have to fully leave your man behind. Like you need to go even more forward. That's going to be difficult, you know. The offside trap gets harder. It definitely gets harder to play. So, we'll see what happens then. If it's actually going to kick in, time will tell. Let me know your thoughts on this offside rule. Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know your opinions down below. Much appreciated. And there we are. I will see all of you tomorrow for a couple of new ones. So thank you very much. Leave me all your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you are new and like I've said already, you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash like button if you have enjoyed this and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one, people. See you then. Take care and peace.